Wow, it's hot in here. Come on, let's not stand around wasting time. Find that element so we can get out of here. Hello and welcome to episode 7 of The Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap. In our last episode, we made it all the way to the top of the mountain, met Malari and his 7 apprentices, and left the Pickery Blade with him so that he could start to repair it. In the meanwhile, we have to come in here and get ourselves this element. So that's what we're here to do. Now, this is a pretty cool level, if I remember correctly. I'm just taking a quick look around. Alright, we can't go that way. Alright, so this enemy right here that we took a quick glance at, these are called bob-ombs. They'll go ahead and explode whenever they're ready, like so. Now what you can do, you can use them yourself as bombs. I think if I use my shield, it's actually probably safer. Oh well. I wanted to use one of them. Oh, I'll take that actually. Actually, I have so many bombs. I forgot we did that last episode. I have so many bombs it doesn't even matter. What I wanted to use is use one of them to blow the wall up, but that is not necessary. Now these guys, you might remember these guys from Link's Awakening. Oh my goodness. Your sword won't make a dent in their thorny armor. Flip them over before you strike. What if I was already in the middle of doing that? You turd. So annoying. I think this is just the compass. Yeah, absolute waste. Actually, not that big of a waste. We didn't show the compass off in the last episode because we didn't get it, but this is basically what it does. You can see all the treasure chests in the dungeon. And that's alright. Go ahead and switch back over to my boomerang because there's another new enemy in here. The rupee likes. So those are rupees. That is not a rupee. That is a bad guy. He will try to steal your rupees while you're inside of him. Like from back in the olden days. So if you want to make sure that you're not accidentally touching a rupee-like, you can always just use your boomerang. That's what I was looking for. I definitely don't want to deal with those guys. Go ahead and avoid that guy. No need to fight him. Go away. Don't need to fight that guy either. Ooh. Go ahead and kill these guys. One of my favorite mechanics in this game is the this whole minecart business. I find it super fun. I really enjoy it actually a lot. You hit these switches and it turns the tracks so that you can go to different places. Alright, we're gonna have to go ahead and kill these Helmosaurs. Because by doing so, I believe we unlock the door. Oh my gosh. This must be what the humans who built this mine used to get around in here. Maybe we should hop in. What? After all this, you don't expect me to believe you're scared? There's nothing to be afraid of here. Come on, let's go. I will in a sec. I think I have to kill this guy first. I think it reveals a chest or something. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't. That's okay. We're just going to hop on in here. This is my favorite. Sweet jumping jellyfish. That was awful. Hey kid, what are you smiling about? I knew it was madness to risk our lives in that rickety human contraption. From now on, let's just stick to our feet. Well, I mean, your feet. It's funny because he's the one that's like, don't be scared. What, are you scared of cat? Turns out he's the one that is a scared cat. That's okay. Ooh. Oh, we did not want to Naturally. Naturally. Ugh. Give me a heart. You guys are just a pain in my rear end. I'm gonna avoid you guys if I can. I don't really want to do anything with you. Oh, these are the guys we need to kill. Don't try to run from me, sir. That is funny. You can shoot him into his friend, which in turn will pop his will pop him in his mask because it's pointy, and these guys are like little balloons. There we go. Now that's another portal. And as you can see, we have places we can shrink down in size. I don't think we can go through this doorway though. Yeah, we can. Now, I'm wondering... No, because of the jars. That's how they stop you from going back that way. Okay, fair enough. I really like the music in this level as well. I'll just avoid these guys. See what's up here. No, we can't go down that way. Because that tiny pit is a endless, bottomless pit for little Link. Well, we know we need to come back here, don't we? That's for sure. Oh, this is how we get all the way around. Yeah, okay. Makes sense, I suppose. Oh, it's kind of hot. Hot and steamy in this here room. What I don't want to do. Hop down here. Don't touch the fire. Fire's hot. Alright, what we can do here is one of two things. We can either use... the gust jar. Oh, I guess I knocked him into the fire. Or we can use our sword to cut the fire. Which is, you know, obviously ridiculous, but... Get ourselves the map. We've used the map in the past, so I'm not going to go over that again, but we got to get down there. Now, once you touch these platforms, they'll shake, so we got to make a run for it, like that. Get ourselves a Kinstone piece. Oh my, it looks really, really hot in that lava. He meant to say magma. I'm a stickler for that. Magma's inside, lava is outside. Trust me, falling into that would be a bad idea. I'm sure you agree. Go ahead and do that. I completely agree. I don't want to fall in it, so we're not gonna. Now what we need to do here is go ahead and take these jars out of the way. And then we can go. Alright, so we have this. Now, it's going to wait for us to go, but I believe, like the other ones, these are on a timer as well, so we don't have forever to stay on them. That's okay, because it gives us just enough time. Now, these little guys, I think they're called... I forgot what they're called, but it doesn't matter, because what I want to do is hit one with a sword, and then put it in there. Because what that does... they fit in all these tiny little holes, and you can use them to fill the holes, and then you can walk on the holes. But be careful, because if you hit them into the lava, well, you know, they die. We don't want that. Ooh, I'll take that. Thank you very much. What we want to do with this, oh, we gotta go around. That's fine. This one's gonna last a little longer than the other one, the one's outside, but not too much longer, so we have to hurry. Plenty of time. This treasure chest is on a post. So we have to push the post into the hole. That way we can reach the chest. Even though it looks like we can reach it, we cannot. Now we have a small key. If you guys remember, not this way, the other way. Hop back into the minecart and head back over to where we were. And now we have this key we can use to cross this way. Bam. Love it. I absolutely love it. Alright, we gotta get our shield ready. We were just here a second ago, but we were little, so now we can explore this area as a big Link. Now when we come in here, you remember, there was this hole. We gotta be careful here because those, what are they called? I forgot what they're called. Blade traps, that's what they're called, I think. Now here we have a situation where the minecart is upside down. How are we supposed to flip it? Well, we'll get to that when we get to it. The item in this level is it's actually pretty unique. I really enjoy it as well. So I just really want to get rid of these guys. Naturally, we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves that piece of heart that was on the other side of this wall. Yes. Thank you very much. That is a piece of heart number 8. And that gives us a brand new piece of heart. Which is very, very exciting. I think there's a mini boss fight. I don't remember. Yeah, didn't work as well as I had hoped. I'm just gonna come on, bomb. Here we go. That's another way to do that. And since we have so many bombs, it's really not that big of a deal. Check this out. The Cane of Pacci. This mystical rod has the power to flip things over. Use it to charge up energy in holes and then flip up on out of it. So this is the dungeon item. So it'll flip things upside down. And if they're flippable, if they're right side up, it'll flip them upside down. If they're upside down, it'll flip them right side up. And the holes in the ground, you can shoot energy into them. Like, watch this. Bam. Break. Now what we need to do here is step on this one, flip this one over, and cross. Now what do we do here? Oh my goodness. I'm explaining the game. Hey kid, why don't you take that Cane of Pacci and fire it at that hole? I mean, you never know what'll happen until you try, right? I was gonna do that. Okay, so if you flip it into the thing, you hop on out of it like that. It's pretty cool. All these holes, anywhere, inside the dungeon, outside the dungeon, they all work like that. And now we've established a warp point to the entrance of the dungeon if we ever want to escape. And now we can do this. Look at that. Awesome. Now, my sneezing warning, I guess, for the last couple episodes still applies because I'm still recording in the same session. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it real quick, take a quick sneeze. Alright, let's hop into this cart. Got ourselves a small key. We can go back to that room we were just in. use it on this door. And deeper into the dungeon. Okay, so we've covered the first and second floors. Well, the first floor, first basement. And we're heading down to basement 2. Got plenty of things to get here. So let's continue on. Alright, what do we need to do? Well, let's go ahead and go through as many. What? Wait a second. I want to see something. What was in this that you fall into? This is just me being dumb. I just want to see something. It doesn't show. That's disappointing. You know how when you do it into a stump, you land on a mushroom, and when you do it on the rocks, you land on crystals? I wanted to see what you landed on. Here, it's just, I don't know, like I said, it's just silly of me, but I wanted to see. Anyway. Alright, so what we need to do is make our way around, get ourselves big. But these guys can be a little bit dangerous. They don't follow you when you're little. That's okay. Cool. Good to know. When you're big and they notice you, they'll actually open up their blades. Well, I guess I get to show you right now because it's about to happen. So they'll open up and now they're blades, and now they'll follow you. We'll go ahead and do this. That's okay, just like that. Flip this fella over and head on through. And now we can go through the next area. Let's start with this guy. Obviously, you can see what we're supposed to do here. Gotta hurry up now. Don't want him to wake up. And now for the last one. They will wake up in your hand, I believe. So, there we go. Now, if you're asking yourself, how is this lever activating anything when it's not attached to anything? That's a good question. I also asked myself the same question. That doesn't make any sense. But there you have it. Alright, so we're gonna have to redo that bit because I want this kinstone piece. Actually, what I want to do now is this. Hop on up here, get another kinstone piece. This is all good. All good stuff. Alright. Alright, this is the main room of this level of the dungeon. In the center there is our big key, the master key of the dungeon. So what we have to do here is make our way down. When this goes down like this, Dustly, hurry up. Oh, we're not gonna make it. Yeah, it just gives you barely enough time. And the same thing we're gonna do here. I missed it, that's okay, not a big deal. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do those 2 jars right there so that I can make it without any problem. But I'm gonna wait for it. Now I'm gonna go. See, this one doesn't give you as much time, and that's okay. Oh, I was about to use the gust jar. Didn't do it in time. That's okay. It's not a big deal. You just gotta be patient. I don't think I'm gonna make it now. Barely. That's okay. Like I said, you just gotta be patient. And actually, I wish I had timed it the other way. They'll give you enough time, I guess. They're not gonna make you time it perfectly. That would be really harsh of them, I guess. What do we have over here? I wonder, do I want to go this way first? Now, let's go this way first. I don't quite exactly remember. That's okay. Ooh, that's dangerous. Perfect. Nope. No. Oh well, let's just make a run for it. Oh man, I almost made it. Yay. I was about, if I had made it the second time, I would have totally bragged, but didn't make it. That's okay because we're combining gameplay mechanics here. This game is just really well done, I have to say. You just follow a little path set out for you right here. You can see it. It's very cool. Alright, now this is where it gets tricky, and this is where, if I'm gonna mess up, this is where it's gonna be. Well, I didn't mean to actually land on that. That's okay. That works out because I can get these rupees. I'll go ahead and... Nope, wrong item. Go ahead and activate the hole. Make our way here. Cut these fire. They get shorter and shorter each time, so you gotta be careful. Get ourselves another kinstone piece. Let's see how we're looking for kinstone pieces. So like you can see, we got 3 of the, I'll just call them the like yin yang looking ones. For the blue, and then a red one, just a piece of the pie. And then another 3 blue ones, the L shape. So we're getting there. Usually the red and blue ones are where the good stuff is, but anyway. I think this is the one we want to take all the way to the top. Yeah. Use it to open big doors. This is going to give us a warp. There we go. And we're getting ready to fight the boss. Didn't make it. I didn't think it was going to hurt me like that, but that's fine. Alright, what we want to do before we drop down is make sure we're fully hearts. There we go. That's all we need. So the boss of this one is called Gleerock, and the mechanic is pretty basic. Obviously, we got the cane, the Cane of Pacci in this level. So obviously, the Cane of Pacci is the item we're gonna use against the boss. So let's just go ahead and hop on in. We're just going to run around the room thusly until we get a good shot at him. Like that. Nope. Missed. Now we got him. We're going to use his neck as a bridge. Get a couple of shots in and then get off. If you don't get off in time, he sinks into the lava. The magma. And, you don't want that to happen to you. Alright. And just repeat the process. This time, though, he's going to fill the room with magma, as well as dropping rocks from the ceiling. And we just got to make sure we're careful. That's okay, don't worry, you're just gonna have to hug the wall. And yeah, it's gonna get a little tight around here, that's okay. And he's gonna fill 2 sides of the room with that. Bam, got him. Alright, we're just gonna make sure we cut these out of the way so that they don't impede our progress. You don't have to bother with the ones closer to the edge because, well, got him. I don't know if this is the last phase. I think we have one more phase after this. Yeah, he's gonna fill the room with magma again. It's gonna fill all the way to the edge. Just hug the wall. There we go. That's very rude, sir. Really? I missed? Gotcha. This should be the last one. Yeah, there we go. You got the fire element. Flames bring light to darkness and warmth to all. The fire element is the embodiment of that power. Go ahead and get my heart container. Then hop into the portal. And here we go. Oh, that was hot. It was so hot I thought my fibers would catch fire. Ah, but it's over now. I suppose we should go back and speak to Malari. And that's exactly what we're going to do in the next episode of The Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap. So, man, got a lot accomplished today. Beat this level. In the next episode, we're going to continue on the quest, see what needs to happen. So, we'll talk to Malari and figure it out from there. Thank you for joining me for episode 7 of The Minish Cap, and I'll catch you guys next time.